In this video, I'm going to show you how to make $1,000 a week with your coding skills, and I'm going to share with you the exact strategy that I would use if I would want to monetize my skills right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you the process from A to Z. If you have no experience, I'm going to show you what to do. If you have some experience, I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to show you how to actually get in touch with these people that desperately need your skills. If you follow this guide and if you actually give it a shot, I can guarantee you that you'll start making money literally next week. And then you can use the experience that you got to either continue freelancing and make even more money like this on the side while you are learning to code to get a job, or you can use the projects and the experience you gain by yourself to actually land that first developer job way faster compared with most beginners. Because let's be honest, if you saw any of my portfolio reviews, you'll see that normal people that are not really watching this channel, that are not really implementing the advice that I'm sharing with you, will never get a job because they do not have a job getting a job as software developers. So follow these steps, implement these steps, put every single thing that I'm gonna tell you into practice, and you will get paid literally next week, okay? So I'm gonna have a document that's gonna go over every single detail of this process. You just have to follow it. I know people who are making $5,000 to $10,000 a week doing this. So without any further ado, let me show you what this is all about. For most people, this is gonna seem like a get-rich-quick scheme, and in fact, it is kind of a get-rich-quick scheme, because if you do it right, you can end up making $1,000 every single week, and from there you can scale up, you can make even more, $2,000, $5,000 every single week. And I know that for most people, these numbers are absolutely, out of this world and unbelievable. This is possible. I know a lot of people who are making big bucks doing exactly what I'm gonna tell you here, okay? You do not have to aim for $5,000 per week, because this is kind of out of your reach and it seems impossible, and because it seems impossible, you won't do what is required to get there, okay? But I want you to set kind of an reasonable goal. So for example, an unreasonable goal would be making $1 million per month next week. That's extremely unreasonable, okay? It's not possible whatsoever. But if you set a goal of, I want to make $1,000 next month, that is a reasonable, unreasonable goal, okay? Because if you have no experience, you don't even know how to make websites and whatnot, and again, I'm gonna get into how to do it in a second. But $1,000 is not that much, right? So it's an reasonable, unreasonable goal, okay? So it is achievable, you just don't know how, and I'm gonna show you in this video how to do it, okay? So to be able to actually make $1,000 a week with coding, you need to know a couple of things. HTML and CSS, that's pretty much it. If you know some JavaScript, wow, you are amazing. You don't need to know React.js, you don't need to know Node.js, you don't need to know TypeScript or Next.js. You don't need to know any of the geeky or nerdy stuff, that the popular influencers are pushing to you, because if you would go that way, that far on that spectrum, then you'll become a software engineer, and software engineers are extremely retarded when it comes to using their skills to make money online. So besides creating a SaaS, they cannot do anything else, okay? Their skills are too skewed towards one thing, which is working in big teams, working on big tech, okay? That is the problem with them. Again, probably you want to become one of them at some point. That's why you're watching this channel. I was one of them at some point a couple of years ago. So I was the engineer. But then when I started trying to make money with my coding skills, I realized that I don't need to know that much coding to be able to make money in the real world. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. What we want to do is to sell websites, okay? We want to sell websites to brick and mortar businesses that do not have an online presence or have a poor online presence, okay? That's the first thing that we are going to tackle. And in part 2 of this series, we'll tackle how to make money online with coding. But I'm gonna make that video, once this video that I'm making right now for you will hit at least 100 likes and 100 comments, okay? So by the end of this video, please leave a comment, please leave a like if you enjoyed the content, if you found it insightful, if you actually took action on my advice. And that's gonna motivate me to make a part 2 where you learn how to make money online, and then when it comes to making money online, you can 10x your results that you could get from following this video, okay? Let's talk about how to actually get clients, because making a website is super easy. It's like stupidly easy in this day and age. The problem is finding someone that would pay you for that website that you are about to make, right? That's the biggest problem. So how do you do that? Well, the problem that you have right now is that you are a beginner, you have no experience, and you have no proof that you are even worth getting a shot, okay? You are expensive to work for free, right? You have no value. So we need to craft some value for yourself first before you can even make some money, okay? So the strategy here is to actually get you free clients, okay? So how do we get free clients? We get free clients by finding lists of people, okay? We can use Google and Instagram, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. But the idea is that we will pitch these people to work for them for free. So let's say, hey, Mr. Anderson, I think that's the name of the guy from Matrix. I have no experience and I want to create a name for myself, and I want to make a website for you. Okay, I'm gonna make the best looking website that you can even imagine, and that website is gonna get you so many customers that your business won't be able to handle. Can I do it for you for free? He's gonna say yes, as long as you sound convincing, right? And then you'll say, okay, if I do it right, can you give me one video testimonial, and can you refer me to 2 people that would also need websites? And that person will most likely say yes, okay? That's kind of how we start this whole thing. We get to work on something for free. We do our best to create the best looking website for that person. That person is gonna refer us to 2 other people. We're gonna get a video testimonial. Then from those 2 other people, we'll start charging money, right? So we can start charging, let's say $250 per website or $500 per website. We'll set up the whole thing for that, for those 2 people. And then we'll also ask, hey, can you give me a video testimonial, and can you refer me to 2 other people? They'll probably say yes, because if you are an accountant right now, do you know 2 other accountants? Yeah, you know. Okay, so then if I go to those 2 other accountants, do they know other 2 accountants? Yes, they know. Okay, so these people live in networks, okay? They know everyone. So then if you get referred from this person to this person to this person to this person, you'll start to become like the king of a niche, right? Because let's assume we are starting out with barbers or with massage salons. Then you'll become very specialized in that niche, and everyone is gonna look for websites from you because you got so good at it. If you not do this, if you're not willing to do work for free starting out, you will not have the confidence to charge someone money. When I first started teaching programming to people, I didn't charge any money, okay? For the first, I think, 2 or 3 months, I was helping out people for free. I was doing one-on-one calls for free. I think I was working like 20 hours per week extra with random people that I was finding in Facebook group to learn what these people need. What's important here is that you need to stop thinking about the fact that you need to be an extremely good developer, okay? Because I assume you think that you need to be extremely smart, extremely good as a developer to be able to pull this off. No, you don't have to actually. You can actually buy templates from different shops online, right? And you can literally pay $100 to get a team that is tailor-made for massage salons or for like dentists or for beauty clinics or whatever it's out there. And then you can just use your HTML and CSS skills that you learn. I'm gonna tell you how to learn them later, to customize those themes and then use those themes to deliver a great product to the end consumer. Now you might be saying, okay, but why would anyone pay me for a template, well, they don't pay you for the template. They don't care about that. They care about having the end goal or the end result, which is you helping them make more money, right? Have more customers. Nobody cares how you did it, okay? And this is something that you need to remove from your head. Like for example, when you use Amazon, right, and you order, I don't know, a book, do you care if Jeff Bezos delivers it to you? Because he is the owner of Amazon, right? Or he used to be, or whatever. No, you just care about receiving your book, the value that you paid for, right? And that's how it works here. They will pay you to get more customers. They don't care if you buy a template and give it to them. Now you might feel like bad about it, right? But that's how commerce works, right? You go to the shop, you buy a Coca-Cola bottle, it's like, I don't know, $3. To make that bottle, it costs $0.2, 20 cents. But then there are markups and fees added for your convenience, okay? That's how you have to think about this. And the interesting part about this whole process is that you don't even have to make the website yourself. You don't have to customize it yourself. So once you start getting good at this, once you start to build this agency or this reputation for yourself, what you can do is you can outsource the creation of the website to someone else. So let's say you have lists of people that want the website from you. They all paid you $1,000 here, $2,000 there, $3,000 there. You don't have time to actually build these websites. It's like physically impossible. So you start hiring people from Philippines, from India, from Pakistan, and because you have the skill, you will know if they do or not do the right job, and then you just pay them, I don't know, $7 per hour, $10 an hour, and then you profit 900, 950. And now you might feel like, oh, wow, I'm taking advantage of these people. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're taking advantage of labor. And welcome to becoming a business owner. All you think about is how to get deals coming, and then you pay people to do different things for you. And then later, you can also outsource, like calling up these people that will later become your customers. So then you have a person that gets you deals, then you have a person that builds the website for you, and then you're just managing these people. And guess what? Later, if you make even more money, you can outsource even this thing, right? And then you just talk with one person, which is gonna be the manager that handles all these people. Like literally, this is a business course. Probably it's so obvious, but you would never think about like how this whole business model would work because you're not spending time with the right people on YouTube, okay? That's why. This is the process, like I'm talking about like a 1 or 2 year timeline process for you. What I want you to be aware of is that if you do not do every single step that I'm gonna tell you about in this video, you will not make any money. So from time to time in this video, I'm gonna tell you to take action right now. If you do not take action on that point, then you will not make money. Let's have a look at my Google Chrome. So the strategy, right, as we discussed, is to find someone that you can work for free and then ask them that once they get a website from you, they will give you a video testimonial and 2 referrals. I hope this makes total sense. And so from those referrals, you can ask to get paid $500 per website and 2 more referrals. Like if you do this right, and if you buy a template and if you are good at HTML and CSS, you should be able to make $1,000 per week, right? Either with making 2 websites per week, and later if you charge $1,000 per website, then you should be able to like make easy $4, $5, $6, $7, even $10,000 per month doing this stuff, right? So for the next customers that will come from your first referral, you'll say that you usually charge $100, $1,000 for a website, but if they give you 2 referrals after you work with them and a testimonial at the end, then you only charge them $500. Okay, so by the way, I'm gonna give you this Google Doc. If this video reaches 100 comments, so leave a comment below this video with the Google Doc Word, and once we have 100 comments, I'm gonna send you individually this link so you can actually refer to it later. Okay, so the first step is to choose a niche, right? So I listed out a couple of niches in here. So we have barbers, we have dentists, we have beauty salons, estheticians, restaurants, and car dealerships. There are way more niches, and I don't want to get into it because if I tell you exactly what niche to choose, then everyone is going to do exactly that niche, and then everything is going to be ultra saturated and it's not going to work, okay? So these are some ideas. I don't recommend you specifically this, but to give you a tip regarding like what you should choose, think about a niche that charges a lot of money, right? So let's say car dealerships. There are a lot of car dealerships with shitty websites. Let's just look, let's say car dealership. I'm doing it with you live, you know. Let's have a look at this one. So these guys don't even have a website, as you can see. They are on this app, I guess. Yeah, so as you can see, it kind of sucks. They don't even have a website. It's exactly what I said. Look at this, right? Point is, like, there are so many businesses out there that don't have an online presence. Does this look like a barbershop website? Like, let's just be honest. I mean, it looks like a junior developer portfolio, but who am I to judge, right? Anyway, so what you'll do is you'll spend 1 hour today, and I want you to have a spreadsheet like this with the name, website, phone, and last contacted. And I want you to fill it up, right? So for example, here we have the New California Barbershop, right? So we'll type in the New California Barbershop. We'll take the website, put it here. Let's see if we find the phone. We found the phone, let's copy it. We want to get their contacts, right? Because we'll end up calling them later. So calling them, maybe even getting their email, right? So let's add a new column over here. Later we'll start contacting these people, and then we'll put here the date on when we contacted them, so we know exactly who we contacted when, so we have some sort of organization in our process. So I want you to get 100 people, okay? This is your first action point. I want you to fill this with 100 people. You can use Google, as I showed you. I just literally Googled barbershop and your area. It doesn't have to be your area, but it might help because of time zones and, you know, like knowing how to get around. So you can use Google search, which is free. You can use Instagram, which is free. And then you can also use this app called D7 Lead Finder. But basically here you say car dealership, and then here you can put New York, and now you'll get the leads. And you literally get a huge list of car dealership, like 300, 400 of them, and you'll get the exact people that work there. It's absolutely amazing. Like, you just need to learn how to make money, and then you'll see that it's quite easy. You need to learn from someone that knows how to do it. Next step after this, my friends, is to actually get in touch with these people, because if you do not fill up this list, that's procrastination. If you filled up the list and you are not calling anyone, that's also procrastination, okay? What you'll do is you'll call them and you'll say something like this. I'm about to sound like every other salesman that calls at this office and asks something, but I'm actually looking to make a website for you for free, no catch whatsoever, because I want to build a name for myself. But I'm not even sure if the owner, is there the owner name there, if you know it, is even okay with this, right? So you'll say this, and then they will most likely say, ha, that's so funny, okay, let me get you the owner and you can talk to him. And most people will tell you to fuck off, and that's also okay. That's fine. You'll get rejected. People will not want free stuff from you. It's gonna be shocking, okay? You think that you have all this value that you're bringing to this world, and people don't want something for free done by you. That's gonna be a massive realization, okay? It's gonna wake you up. It's gonna make you extremely mature to realize like how much you actually have to grow, that you are a nobody really when it comes to this. And if you are able to grow past this, you'll make a lot of money. Most people that are watching this video will not make this list. I know that 100%. I could charge $1,000, $2,000 for this, because this is like a course that I'm giving you, and I'm giving it to you for free. because I know for sure that you will not implement it. But I want to do my part in telling you how to do it, because I want to be able to sleep good at night. If you want to be able to sleep good at night after seeing this information, you have to put it into practice. If you do not put it into practice, I hope you're happy with the amount of money that you're making, okay? Because it's not going to change. We have the option to cold call them. Then we have the cold email version, right? So basically, the email has two parts, which is the subject, so the title that you see before you click on an email, and then the body. I left a few examples here, like for example, this make me click. So I have on my email, I have a thing called swipe file. So I subscribe to a bunch of emails, and then I see, you know, what kind of headlines they're using and stuff like that. And this ones seemed pretty good. Ray, your website is down. It sounds like we already spoke, and his website is down, and he wants to know what it is about, right? Black or white? It could be like black or white. What do you mean? Click. You know, it could be like the theme of the website or whatever. Then remember that thing I asked? You know, like what thing you asked me? Click, boom, open the email, right? And then in the body, we'll actually use a tool called Loom, the same tool that I'm using right now to record this video. And this tool will allow us to show them their website versus their competition. Let's see if we can find one that has a good website. None of this, none of these places have a good website, you know. If you find a good website, you could say, hey, look, your competitor has a better website than you. They have this and this and this thing and this thing, and you only have this. It doesn't even look like it's a barbershop. It looks like you are selling energy or something like that, you know. And then you can use this tool, like for example, it's called Similar Web, and you can say, look, you only get 2.6 thousand visitors while your competitor gets, this one is worse, but you get what I mean, right? If you need to find a competitor and you can show them like, look, the potential is this, you could end up being like this, but you are like this. Let me help you get to this place because you'll be making more money, right? That's kind of the idea. Obviously, I had bad examples because I didn't think about showing you this part of the video, to be honest. The cool part about this is like, okay, Christian, but I'm gonna end up like calling people every single day to get leads. In the beginning, yes, a little bit, until you like get the idea of how this business works. But what's really cool is that you can end up doing something called an upsell. Most businesses have something called an upsell. So an upsell is you buy a product and then they say, hey, you can also get this thing. You buy that thing and then they say, okay, you can also buy this extra thing, which is gonna give you this amazing result. And then you end up buying 4 or 5 things when you only came to buy one thing, right? So what we can do is with upsells, we can create monthly recurring revenue, right? So monthly recurring revenue means money that's gonna come to you every single month without you doing much work, right? So in the beginning, you do a lot of work to get these initial customers because it's okay to do a lot of work. You are starting out a new business. You don't wanna do that forever, right? In this service-based business, that's how you make your money, right? With things like maintenance. So you make the website and you say, hey, I'll charge you, I don't know, $100 per month to maintain your website, to fix different things that appear, to add new stuff if I see them fit, to analyze the performance, you know, to make your website look better and feel better. Or if you have any problems, I'll fix them. It's like a security guarantee. Then we have pay-per-click Google ads. You'll say something like, hey, by the way, you have this car dealership, right? You are giving amazing results to your customers. You have this amazing website. Why not rank higher in Google? So when people search for a car dealership, they will come straight to you. They'll find your website. You have all the testimonials there, all the price list, all that good stuff. I can do that for you for $500 a month. Or not even that, I'll do it for you for $100 a month, and you can pay me a percentage of all the deals that come through the ads campaign from Google. It takes a couple of hours per week to do that, and then you make extra cash. Then you have SEO, right? You'll say, hey, look, you have a nice website. Let's work on the SEO, which means search engine optimization. And in 6 months from now, whenever someone types in dentist Warsaw, you'll show up on the first page for free. You don't have to pay for any ads. People will click on your website, they will see again testimonials and everything, and then you'll get all the customers, and you have to pay $0 to Google. You just pay me to make sure that your website is optimized for search engines, and you just profit. How does that sound? And they'll be like, amazing, right? So this is like a very long video, okay? And I went quite in depth in certain things, although I just scratched the surface. So this is maybe 0.5% about what I know about like starting a business like this. And I would recommend you to start doing the things that I told you to do and start getting paid. If you want to learn the skills to be able to do this, you have two options. You either go on YouTube again and try to find all the random resources. It's gonna take you a few months, maybe 6-9 months, till you are able to have some decent skills when it comes to this. Or you can learn them in 1 or 2 weeks in my mentorship program, okay? It's as simple as that. So this is the first time when Ryan attempts this. Let's see if it looks good. Okay, it looks good. There are maybe a few issues. So this is his first time trying out CSS properly, okay? With my technique, worked pretty well, okay? Let's look at another one. Let's type in Apple. Right? So if you want to learn how to do stuff like this really fast without wasting your time, apply for my mentorship program. Like literally, it's made to make you money. All you have to do is do the work. So click the link in the description, the first one, and I have an amazing offer. And the offer is I get you job ready in 9 months or less. And if I fail to do so, I'll give you all your money back and $5,000 for wasting your time. It's gonna be written in the contract. So I'm pretty much legally obligated to follow through with my promise. So yeah, if you're interested in that, the first link in the description, and just give this thing a shot. At least fill up your list of people and call them, see what results you get. If you want this actual guide, just leave a comment below with the word or the 2 words Google Doc, and then when we have 100 comments, I'm gonna leave you with the link, and then I will get to work on the second part, which is showing you how to use Fiverr and Upwork to make even more money. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.